Okay, it is a Monday. We are going to do a Money Monday. I got to think about what we're going to do Money Monday. But anywho, we are taking Miss Pris here to art. And we got stopped by a train. Yeah. Not only are we going to get stopped here by this train, on up the road, it crosses again. So we're going to get stopped by the same train twice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Monday. Monday. So good. I'm trying to think about what we can talk as far as Money Monday today. Cars, maybe? I don't know. That man had made the comment the other day, oh, there goes the train. Just real quick, this is my van mileage. And he said something about it. And I'm like, well, what's to think about? Yeah, no. Bessie is still doing good. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm going to have to wait and continue this conversation later. Okay. Yes, Hines, it is now Tuesday. I never did pick back up the camera and finish our discussion on Money Monday. Yeah, I was doing Monday on Money Monday. But what I was going to say about cars is a lot of people have the notion or the thought that once your car hits a certain amount of mileage, you got to trade it. They don't want it no more. When we got our van, the van that we drive now, Bessie, we bought her in 09, so 10 years ago, because now it's 2019. She only had 74,000 miles on her, maybe? Yeah, 74,000. It was actually a lease. The Today Show had actually leased her. They leased her from 06 to 09 when she was traded. We did get certification that she was never in Hurricane Katrina. We did ask for that paperwork to make sure that she was never in floodwaters. It was just something that they had to do at the time, because a lot of people were getting rid of Hurricane Katrina cars. Yeah, so, but yeah, I think what my point with that was going to be contentment. Contentment. And I'm going to kind of keep on with that theory since I didn't get done with Money Monday. Yeah, we just, once I got baby girl to art, after the train incident, once we got to art, I just kind of sat and chilled, and I worked on my scripture journal, and I took some mental health moments. Mental health moments is what I took. For those of you that had not seen on my Facebook post, the co-worker that works with Bo, like real close, he's one of the ones that I kind of tease him every morning of either smack, speck, or whack, wahoo. Y'all pray for Wahoo's family. His son is the one, I don't know if I mentioned this on this channel or not. His son is one of the ones that was killed in a boating accident over the 4th of July. So please just lift him and his family up in your prayers, or his family up in your prayers. I was just so heart-wrenching for them. Yeah, I just can't even, I cannot even imagine. Anywho, back to contentment. And that kind of goes into something I was going to do today. Speaking of contentment, I still have not gotten dressed. I have not made up my bed. There's Miss Foxy. Hey, Miss Foxy. She needs a bath. 2 points of contentment. Hold on, let's see. That's where I was going with the van thing of contentment. Why do people think just once your car hits a certain amount of mileage? I mean, I'm not talking about like if it had anything wrong with, like major wrong. We have done 3 rack and pinion steerings on our van, and we truly believe it was going up and down that farm road. We had a 5-acre road, that dirt road that we had to drive every day getting in and out of our farm, because our trailer was at the very back of the 5 acres. So we had this dirt road. Anywho, so that's what took out my rack and pinion steering, we think. It's starting to make another noise though. But Bessie's still going. Bessie's still going. We had one van, a Ford Aerostar. It was red. We had over 300,000 miles on that car. Kid you not. The sliding door, it only had one sliding door. It was one of the first minivans that Ford had come out with. The sliding door got to where it would not open. I might have mentioned that before. We fixed it with surgical tubing, but finally the air went out, and then the driver's door got stuck. So the only way me and all the kids could get in was the passenger front door. Like seriously, we would have to climb in and climb over. The kids would have to climb over, get in their booster seats, and buckle themselves. Becca, do you remember that? She said, mm-hmm. And then I would have to climb over the passenger seat, and blessedly up front it had the 2 captain's chairs, and there was no center console. Like, it was very, very short where the cup holders were. So I could get in the passenger seat and just kind of slide over and put my badunkadunk in the driver's seat. And that's how we rolled. And that's when the kids were in homeschool karate and speech therapy and Easter stills, and we would have to take Carol Beth to speech and physical therapy and occupational therapy and just all kinds of stuff. And we'd load up and get in the car that way. And finally the air went out, and it was hot summertime, and I'd had it. I'm like, that's it. That's it. You know, we had hit over our 300,000 miles. Yeah, it was trying to let Big Red go. Well, yeah, I don't even remember what I called that car. But Bessie's fine. So Bessie won't get traded no time soon. Of course, now that I mentioned she's fine, she's gonna mess up. Don't ever brag about something. That's rule number 1. Never brag about anything working great, because within 3 days, something's going to happen to it. So, but contentment. And that is why I came into the kitchen. Small things even just the small, not just contentment with cars, but even the small things. For example, this morning I am making my breakfast. I had gotten these in my Walmart pickup order the other week. The little mini waffles, mini pancakes. Mini pancakes. You got 80 of them. I think I'd mentioned it before. You got 80 little mini pancakes. I thought Alice Marie would enjoy these so much. Have fun. Carol Beth and Becca, haven't you enjoyed them, Beck? The little mini pancakes. They're good. But they're so little. It's like a little silver dollar pancake. And I just knew Alice Marie would have fun with them. Carol Beth has enjoyed them. I had one time of them this morning, but they're almost gone. And I thought, okay, I need to put pancakes on the list. And then I got to thinking, no, I don't. No, I don't. Just because we run out of something doesn't mean that I have to order it again. For breakfast items, we still have oatmeal. Like a ton of oatmeal and a ton of instant grits. You know, we've got instant oatmeal packets. We've got instant grits packets. this whole thing is just full of oatmeal and grits. So that's one breakfast item. We have got eggs. We've got waffles. We've got toaster strudels. We have cereal. Yeah, toaster strudels we have. We have cereal. So my first inclination whenever I first opened up the bag and got me some was, oh, I need to add that to my grocery list. And then I got to thinking, no, I don't. You know, we need to use that. That oatmeal and grits been in there. I probably need to check the date. Do they have the date on the... They should be fine. They're sealed up. That's one thing I do. I take them out of the box and just stick them in that bin with the measuring cup. That way Carol Beth can just do it herself. I keep... There's a tip for you. If you have kids and you want them to get independent, where they can do it themselves, this is the solution I found, and it works out great. I just keep the oatmeal packets and the grits. She can read enough, you know. I mean, she can read. There ain't no problem with her reading. So grits and oatmeal. And I just have this half cup measuring cup. And I keep in there. And then for anybody that likes to add cinnamon to theirs, and then sometimes I'll buy raisins. They like adding raisins to their oatmeal. I'll have a thing of raisins in here. We're out of raisins right now. And we're just going to stay out of raisins. But that's how I handled that. And I can just kind of look and tell. This was a... kind of like a little large thing, I guess you would say, for like the protein. Sometimes in the mornings, Becca doesn't have time to eat a really good, nutritious breakfast. So she'll get one of these. Becca, have you been liking the carnation breakfast drinks? She can't hear me. But she'll get one of those. And it's real good in protein. Yeah, it's 13 grams of protein, 21 vitamins, 2 times the calcium, and 2 times the vitamin D. Her vitamin D was like real low. So I got her these. And sometimes she throws a banana in there, and sometimes she don't. Or like for the oatmeal, I'll keep like the little applesauces. I did get some of the... I'll keep some of the applesauce. If you've never had oatmeal with applesauce and raisins in it, oh my hannies. Yes, ma'am. Y'all up north probably don't know about grits, but grits down here, you add butter, you can add cheese, you can add... We always add a little bit of sugar to ours. Some people say we aren't true Southerners. If you hate sugar, honey, we're true Southerners because we put sugar in everything. Everything's better with a little Southern sugar. Yeah. Just for some reason we put sugar in our grits. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. We just do. Anywho, contentment. That's where I'm like, you know what? We've got enough things here to pull off breakfast without getting mini pancakes. This was the first time I'd ever gotten mini pancakes. And yes, they enjoyed them. But if we're going to do this clean out pantry, clean out freezer, truly, I keep saying that every month, and every month I truly don't stick to it. But if we're truly going to do it, then by golly, we need to do it. So, there's my little rant on that. Boy, this is going to be a hour-long vlog just on mini pancakes. Alright, so I'm going to get my bed made. I'm going to get dressed, and I'll be back. Okay, just real quick update. That is me. Da da da. Accomplish 1. Step 2, meds. That's always important. These are just some. I did do a shot one time of all my medications laid out. So I got to load up my little trusty pill box. One tip, kind of like a Monday, Thrifty Thursday, contentment type thing. Yeah. If you have a program, or if you have a thing where you can get free medications or cheaper medications, or yeah, check with your insurance, check with your employer. Through Batman's work, we actually have a program called Care Here. And we can actually go and see a physician. We have to make an appointment through the phone or internet. And we can actually see a physician. It doesn't really work great if you've got like an emergency, or you're sick like that day and you want to get seen that day, because they usually have appointments backed up anywhere from a week to 2 weeks. Then again, you can call and immediately get an appointment. They'll say, like, you know, can you be there in 15 minutes? No, I don't even have clothes on. No, I can't. But you know, it's just luck of the draw if you can get seen or not. But for like routine, I need my blood pressure medicine refill. You know, it's great for that. I want to get that's how Becca got her vitamin D checked. She just went for a normal physical checkup, plus she needed some refills on her like blood pressure medicine and that type thing. Well, they picked up a thyroid issue, something about one of the levels of her thyroid. So she was able to go back, do more blood work, and that's when they realized her level D was low. So they gave her a prescription, and we did not have to, or she did not have to pay for any of that. It was covered. So check with your employer. If you have those free health care options, heck to the ma'am, yes. With the money you can save. Normally my prescriptions can run anywhere from, well, Fat Man got one of his filled and sweet handies to heaven. He hadn't met his deductible and it was $60. When he got home and I looked at it, he could have gone to Care Here and gotten it for free. So do you see where things like that could, we always, whenever we get a prescription, we would make an appointment to go to Care Here and say, you know, look, do you have this particular med? Or they'll call the doctor that did the prescription and say, you know, do you have something equivalent that we do have? Yeah. So I know, like on my bladder medication, I'm on Vesicare. And I had tried going to Care Here and getting it. And Dr. Mangini called Dr. Waits, my urologist. And it's like, no, there is no equivalent. And I tried the generic other stuff, and it just did not work. So Vesicare is one of the things I have to get filled at the pharmacy. You know, the other you pay for. Any of your controlled substances, or, yeah, my sleeping medications like Ambien or whatever, you have to go to a pharmacy. There are just some things they don't, you know, they just can't carry. But yeah, that's what got me thinking about it. I'm on so much of the nystatin and the cold sore pills, just like a continual type thing. But yeah, check with your employer, see if you have something that is equivalent. I know a lot of places are going to that. But yeah, if you can save on your medications, or also check with your prescription plan, getting prescriptions filled. If it is cheaper to get a 90-day supply, I'm just going to kind of do it like that. If it's cheaper to get a 90-day supply, and you're going to have to pay the same copay, we figured that one out too. It was cheaper to go ahead and get a 3-month supply. It was the same copay. So we just had the doctor write it for, go ahead and do it for 3 months, and we did the $8 copay. Instead of doing $8 every month, we did that one $8. Yes, ma'am. So find out if that could be done. And that's one way you can save some money. I was just thinking about that when I was getting ready to do my meds. So try those tips. Okay, here's one other tip on medicine. If you are on an allergy pill, like, what do you call it? Like a continual. Here, down here in South, you stay on Zyrtec, Singular, whatever. I have to take both. I have to take Zyrtec in the morning. It doesn't make me sleepy. Honey, nothing makes me sleepy. I got to call in about that. But anywho, I take Zyrtec in the morning and I take Singular at night. Okay? They are over the counter. Zyrtec can get expensive. Even the generic Zyrtec, if you take it every day, like we have to take it, it gets expensive, okay? Get a prescription for it. Yes, yes, even if you have to pay for it, your copay is probably cheaper than the actual have to get it filled, have to buy it every month. I know, like at Walmart, the generic Zyrtec, their brand is like $17, $18 for a month's supply, whereas our copay is only $8. Okay, do you see where I'm going with this? And luckily, that is one of the things we can get from our free pharmacy. So, yes, yeah, have your doctor, whenever you go, just have him write a prescription. Even though it's an over-the-counter thing, have him write a prescription and see if your copay isn't cheaper than actually just buying it over the counter. Also, if you have that flexible spending account, that's what I was talking about. We have taken out a fat man's check, and it's kind of like not really a credit card, but it's for medications, copays. It's a flexible spending account. It's tax. It's before taxes are taken out, so it's tax deductible money we have loaded on that card. And we have gone everywhere from the maximum allowed to like 1,000 put on it. I think this year we had talked and discussed we're going to have, because we plowed through that 1,000, between copays, medications, deductibles, eyeglasses, over-the-counter meds. Yeah, that was one of the things I talked about. We'll cover toothpaste, but not tampons. Come on now. But you can use that. But it's so, check and see if it would be cheaper on some of your over-the-counter meds. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, got my meds on board. And this is just kind of going all over the place between money contentment, medicine tips. Yeah. Another little frugal tip. I used to think leaving a ceiling fan on in a room made the room cooler. And it does. If you're in that room. I used to always leave a ceiling fan on. In fact, we'll go in the den and that ceiling fan's going to be just a churning. Ain't nobody in the den. So see, Big Mama needs to take advice from herself. During the hot summertime, here are some little, and I'm sure y'all know this. I'm sure y'all know this. And Big Mama needs to, I'm doing it for myself. See, when I'm preaching to myself, girl. I'm preaching to myself. You hear what I'm saying? All right, my blinds are open. I always open them whenever I'm making up the bed and I'm getting ready. I just enjoy seeing a little bit of that sunlight. Just kind of perks me up, wakes me up. It is 10 o'clock. I've been up for a while. I've been up since 7. This is where, playing on the little box, checking. I was checking emails. Well, that led to Facebook, and that led to Instagram, and that led to going down that wormhole. You know what I'm saying? so I'm dragging behind. Anywho, I always open my blinds whenever I'm making up my bed, especially if I'm in here vlogging something. I need the light. I'm going to close these blinds, not because I don't want, well, hey, Miss Peacock, she lives across the street. Yeah, anywho, and I even added, these were just shears, if you can see that, I don't know, can y'all see how, okay, do you see the light peering through those? See how you see my fingers, and now you don't. See, I made my own room darkening shades. I had an old dark blue twin sheet that had rips and tears in it. It had done gotten kind of threadbare in spots, had some stains, but you can tell this was a sheet. And I just cut it up and I lined these El Cheapo curtains we got at Walmart. Yeah, I just lined them. Right there was the bottom hem up there. I just lined them. I made my own room darkening curtains. Okay? Think of creative ways. But I had read, and I did not know this, a fan only works in a room. It only keeps a room cool. Only run... Hey. It does not help to run a fan if you aren't in the room. Does that make sense? So only run the fan if you're going to be in that room. So I'm leaving the room. I'm turning off the fan. I'll turn that light on just so y'all will have light while we're going through. Yeah. See, here's our thermostats in the hallway. I have it set to 73. It's 73 in the house right now. Okay, it is running. The other day, it was set for 73. The temperature in the house was 81, and it had been chugging all day trying to keep up. Yeah. All right, so, but yeah, it only cools the room if you're in the room. Does that make sense? I forgot how it was worded. And I actually got that tip from Money Saving Mom. No, let me take that back. America's Cheapest Family, their book. America's Cheapest Family. But yeah, right now, I need to see about lining these curtains or, yeah, doing something. The sun is not too... Batman, let that light on. The sun isn't too bad coming in this way and during the afternoons. It's nothing like where we used to live, though. That afternoon sun down at the farm, sweet Annie's to heaven, it melted mini blinds on the back side of the house. That afternoon western sun, oh my goodness. I can't tell you how many mini blinds we went through in Becca's room. We did the plastic and they really melted and warped. And then we did the metal and they warped. You know it's bad if it's warping metal. I'm just saying. Yeah. I've got to do something with this kitchen floor. It needs mopping, sweeping, pressure washing might be an option. Yeah. Turn that light out. The power company is getting enough of our money other ways. I'm going to sit here while oh, Foxy, don't leave. I'll sit here where I have some light. Oh, is that dark? That's dark. There we go. There we go. I sit this way. But, trying to think. I was thinking of money-saving tips. It's just an odd collection of them today, y'all, I swear. Hey, one of the things we had talked about was taking cold drinks with you somewhere. And this was a tip I'd gotten from America's Cheapest Family. I take an empty milk jug, fill it halfway with water, freeze it. Whenever you get ready to go off somewhere, especially in the hot summertime, I'll get that jug out and I will fill it up the rest of the way with water, because you've got that half thing of ice. Go ahead and put water in it to about like that far up top, and during the course, and put it in your cooler. Put you like maybe one Gatorade. We allow them one Gatorade or one juice or one. I don't really buy soda. The only time we buy Gatorade is in the summer or if we're sick. I'll buy the vitamin waters. I'll buy maybe like the citrus diet green teas. The Costco brand, they are wonderful. Or the Aldi brand. It's cheaper to get them at Costco. And we do the Costco Life Waters. Or Powerade Zeros. I try to keep to the sugar-frees. But we allow one a day, except for the guys, because they're out working in the heat. They're the ones I really buy it for. Carol Beth, I have to watch like a hawk. That baby girl don't like drinking no kind of plain water. Okay? She will go in there and get her one, and she thinks like, okay, I got one Gatorade, now I can get one Life Water, and now I can get one Kool-Aid. I'm making sure. And that's not the way. No. So I get those drops. I get those water enhancers for her. But yeah, we had that gallon jug of ice water. And during the course of the day, that ice will melt, but it's keeping that water ice cold. So it is wonderful of not having to stop because we have everybody has their individual water bottles. And so instead of having to stop at a gas station because you want something cold and yours has done gotten hot, or you done drank it all, or everybody has their own cup now. And so we just refill those. I did find, and that's, say if I put my groceries away, put these on the pantry shelves. I got these at Aldi's. It's the Fit and Active brand. The fruit punch, and then the orange tangerine caught my eye. We never had that one. And so these have never even been opened or used. They got put on the shelf. But they're caffeine free, 0 calories, and sugar free. So I always look for caffeine free, sugar free. I don't need her tanked up on sugar or tanked up on caffeine. That's not good. I might even try the orange tangerine. But yeah, that's a good way of having something cool in the car. I'll always either I usually have my big cooler in the car, or I'll have, see, this needs to go back to my car too. I'll have like an insulated bag or our cooler bag. Yeah, I have some form of cooler or cooler bag in our car. Here sits the Gatorades from this last time. I need to pull those out of the box. See how many we got left. We don't have very many left. Now, when I was talking about don't leave a fan running, it's only cooling you, except for this hot room in here. And we did pull out the bigger fan and put that fan in here. That is a hot flaming mess, y'all. Hot mess. Hot mess. That's my frog. Yeah. It's going to be the demise of my death. That's what it's going to be. But yeah, see, I've gotten these from Sam's. Sam's or Costco. Had them for $4. I want to say it was Sam's. Had them for $4. And it was like 40 of them. And I'm shocked we still have some left. Brian actually froze some. He put some in the freezer. And that's another good tip too. Freeze these, and then by the time you go ahead and stick them in your cooler, this replaces your ice pouches that you need to get things cold. And then during the course of the day, they have thawed out to the point that they're cold, and it's kind of like slushy. So freeze those. That's the one thing that I bought that was not sugar-free. We still have, I got these at Sam's. That's why they're the Lipton. I didn't make a trip to Costco. That man actually acquired this. That's all I'm going to say. He acquired it. And these way down my freezer. If you know about the incident, the freezer got dented when the boy fell through the ceiling. Our ceiling. The boy fell through. Yeah. Look through and find that vlog. But yeah, talking about my coolers I take with me. I have got a bag. My Instacrate, it needs to go back to my car. When we bring groceries in, this is what I take with me. I'll have in my van for like Aldi's. I keep my little cooler where I can just stick my frozen water jug in here. This is the thing that I got from Aldi that goes across the shopping cart. I have a little thing that will keep like the frozen Kool-Aids or whatnot, or snacks if we need a snack bag. But I buy things for snacks. Like the fruit snacks were on sale fairly cheap, so I bought those, and I've just got them in a bin right here. Sam's had their toasty cheese on sale, so I got those. Those need to be taken out of the box. Yeah, see, some are already taken out of the box. So, and then some trail mix that I got from Costco. It's in here. I just kind of keep like these little bins going. See, there's a pack. I just kind of keep these bins. These are my little lunch bins. This is a thing of shelves that I talked about moving to, because it is so hot in here. We got some ketchup out of here last night, and sweet pennies to heaven, that ketchup was hot as all get out. So I'm wondering if some of my stuff is okay. I mean, like, if this gets hot, this salad dressing, it can't be all right not to be getting that hot. I got a good deal on the peaches and the mandarin oranges, so they're just kind of down in here. I need to refill our popcorn bucket. Oh, we got popcorn and cookies in this one. Cookies need to be moved down here. I'm just kind of going through and straightening up. We're going to put the cookies with fruit snacks. And there's one Jell-O. So, but that's kind of how that rolls. This is chips. I mean, I can kind of look and tell, okay, we're running out of. I am not going to buy chips, though. This is where we're going into our contentment month. I am not buying chips. We have pretzels they can use. We have these crackers they can use. When we run out of these, they're these. They can make their own peanut butter crackers. When we run out of those, this is for a recipe. I need to hide these. I can do a chili cheese Frito pie. That's going to be for Frito pie. But yeah, contentment. Use or lose. So we're on this, going to be on this journey, y'all. By July the 30th, it might be scary. But join us on this journey. But yeah, we still have not moved this or the metal island or these shelves to the kitchen. I don't know if these shelves are actually going to fit or not. Probably what I'm going to wind up doing. I still have plenty of room on these. So I'll probably condense this stuff to this shelf. or the bottom of the metal island, or the cabinets in there. I'm just bringing this out here. Let's see, what did I do with that bag I was bragging about? All this needs to go back to my van. Yeah. Yeah, this is a crazy wonky video, isn't it? Whew. Okay, I need to do laundry. I need to sit down and do a brain dump. That's what I need to do, because I'm crazy as I'll get out. I am out of one of my nighttime meds. It's not good for me to be out of any kind of my medication. Can you tell I'm not on my medication? Ah, oh. Yes. Yes, Miss Roden, we can. Oh, sweet Hannah's to heaven. And I'm hot to boot, so there you go. Alright. Still in my jammies. I'm not going to roll that way today, though. I need to go get dressed. Here are some things that are going to the clothes closet. That is going to maybe go to our yard sale. We're still talking about having a yard sale. We got a better stroller, so that's going to yard sale. We did not buy said better stroller. It was an extra one the kids had. So they gave us the better one, and we're going to sell the kind of oopy one. Anywho, where am I?